Hi Taurus, and welcome to your Spirit Guide messages for November 2019. So before I get into the reading, I want each and every one of you to take a moment and put a question out to your Spirit Guides right now before we get into this reading, because either this entire message will be the answer from your Spirit Guides, or one or several cards that I pull throughout this reading will give you the answer. So pay very close attention to the imagery on the cards, the word, and also what you're feeling in your heart with that card outside of the message I'm giving, because I wasn't going to do this, but I just, right before I started doing the Spirit Guides, I felt ask each sign, you know, what is it that they would like to know, and we will answer. It's, you know, the veil is thin right now, and so your guides are so eager to give you answers, signs, confirmation, all of it. All right, Taurus, I'm going to get right into your reading. Pull a Spirit Guides message card. We have patience is a virtue. Okay, this could be the answer to your question, Taurus, or this is just for the rest of you, the overall vibe for November. And your guides are like, Taurus, no matter what is happening, what's going on, be patient, be emotionally disciplined, try your best not to react to, you know, things that are triggering you or upsetting you. Be patient with yourself, be patient with others, be patient with the process of all things. And I will point out that Aries had a different message than that, but the patience was actually a card that came through in their reading. So since the first two readings are talking about patience for November, I have a feeling like that's an overall message for everybody in November, especially because we have Mercury going retrograde, last retrograde of the year, last retrograde of this decade, and it's in Scorpio. So it's time for major transformation and major house cleaning of emotions, of spirit, so that we can expand, evolve, and transform as we move into 2020. So Taurus, patience with yourself in all things in November. This too shall pass, and it's not to say you're going to have all these challenges and it's hard and all and heavy and all that. It's just, you know, in different situations, patience is a big important factor for you guys, which will impact the way certain other things unfold. So let's pull some more cards, Taurus. Wisdom. And remember, the question that you asked of your guides, just pay attention to all the symbolism on the cards and the word itself. So wisdom is coming through. Next is security. And last we have a standstill. Okay, that would make sense with the patience that's required. Things moving a bit slower than you want them to, or that you had hoped. It's security. There could be something that you've been waiting to happen financially, waiting on some sort of maybe promotion or change in your job situation, or maybe there's some sort of legal situation where you are due money, like you're waiting on a settlement or a decision about that. You know, it looks like in November, it's like the answers or whatever is supposed to happen isn't happening right away. In fact, it's probably not going to transpire until after Mercury goes direct around the 20th of November. But Taurus, that's good, because with Mercury retrograde energy, it is so shaky and volatile. Like, it's so much is going on that it's almost better to wait, if you can, to move, to sign contracts, to start a new job, to make a purchase, to make, you know, big changes in your life. It's almost better to wait till after that retrograde energy has returned direct. And that might be exactly what Spirit's saying here is, you know, something that you really want to happen or feel like you need to happen, expecting to happen the first couple weeks of November. It's like it's not. It's more going to happen at the end of November or more into December, and you might be unhappy and displeased with that, but your spirit guides are bringing this as your message, saying, oh no, Taurus, you want this to be held off until later in the month. You don't want it to happen in the time frame in which you were expecting or you were hoping for it to. And nobody likes to hear that. I get it. You know, when I am doing readings on myself and I get timing, I'm like, oh my God, really? Timing? But I'm always happy in the end, the way things actually work themselves out, okay? And you will be too, Taurus. So November, be patient with yourself and the process. And if something is just like not happening, don't feel like it's not going to happen and it's just like this dark abyss. It will. It's just more in the later part of the month or early part of December. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. Yay! That is good. That's like a surge and burst of energy. And I know this is what you're hoping for. And this is your spirit guide saying, yes, it is going to happen. Just have patience. It's truly about timing for you. Next is the Three of Wands. See, things will come together and you will be able to move forward. And with two Wands cards coming out, that is spiritual energy. So you have a lot of non-physical energy around you, supporting you, guiding you in November. Next, we have the Six of Cups. Yes, this is, you know, something from the past. This is sweetness. This is things turning in your favor. And last, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And here's that energy where you're like, is this ever going to happen? Am I wasting my time? No, you're not wasting your time. Your prayers, your energy, your intention, your changes, like everything you've been doing, you're not wasting your time, Taurus. You truly are not. It's really a matter of divine timing for you and your life journey, and you will be grateful for that. But also, Taurus, your spirit guides are bringing up the fact that during this retrograde through November, there are things from your past that are absolutely coming back. And anything that returns to you, this is a time for you to fully resolve it, find your closure, find your peace within. Or for some of you, things that were taken from you or just imbalances, injustices of the past are now returning to you karmically, where the scales are balancing. So it's like favorable energy coming towards you. And that might have everything to do with the timing that's going on. Is you want to wait for this big, beautiful return and surge of energy. And it will push you out of this where you feel stuck, like you're spinning your wheels, you're tired of waiting on an answer, or is this ever going to move forward? Like whatever it is for you, Taurus, it will. It truly will, but more towards the end of the month. I don't know why. This is just a general reading, but towards the end of the month, first part of December, is when whatever you're asking about or wanting or hoping for, that's truly when you want it to play out, not a moment before. And at that time, when it all falls into place, you will understand and you will be grateful and like, yes, thank you, spirit guides. And, you know, the more that you pay attention and connect all the dots in your life and really examine what divine timing is, it will, over time, you will come into a place of trust of your path and of the universe. Like for me, now when something isn't happening or working out, I know I need to just let it go and ask spirit, what will it take? Or is this not the right path for me for what I'm truly desiring within? Spirit will always bring it to light. And so I don't fuss anymore. And Taurus, don't fuss, don't push against, don't, feel like defeated or any of those things. Good energy is coming your way, and what you want is going to happen. It's just about timing. So let's pull another card for you guys. The Gospel. That right there, Taurus, I feel is like your spirit guides acknowledging that you're like, I don't want to hear this anymore. Like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of the patience and the timing and all this and that, like, blah, I don't care anymore. And they're saying, listen, we hear you. You're preaching to the choir, but, you know, all things in order, all things in divine law. And they just want you to know that, like, just really trust the process. And I know sometimes spirits come around, seems like way past the time that we need it to happen, but it's just trust, Taurus, trust and be patient. All right, let's pull one final card for you guys. Aurora Garden, beginning, initiate, origin. There you go. There is your confirmation, Taurus. It is coming. It is going to happen. And look, it even very much matches the coloring and imagery on this card here. Patience is a virtue, but your spirit guides are like, it's coming. It's going to happen. You just have to give it time. Distract yourself in the meantime if there's nothing else that you can do to continue to push forward, which, you know what, with the Three of Wands, that's also a message, is that you've done all you can do, and now you've just got to wait and distract yourself and enjoy life and live life with what's present in your day right now. And it's going to happen, Taurus. It really is. I promise. But, you know, Three of Wands, you've done all you can do. Now you've just got to wait and, you know, focus on gratitude, focus on positivity, focus on the things that are going well, you know, watch your favorite shows, like whatever it is that can distract you, you know, from needing the answer or needing the change, whatever this is. Do it, because it's going to happen. It absolutely is. It's all about timing. Okay, so those are your messages, Taurus. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.